and understand its strengths and weaknesses. So that way,
Did go on Smash Boards.
yeah.
Learn your true combos. Learn your DI mix-ups. Which honestly should be a part of fundamental learning of the character anyways. But
Oh yeah, anyways, we're going...
this is going to be a really interesting
Yo,
game here.
I saw Xzax here, actually, and I was shocked. I was like, wow, Xzax coming all the way up here for this. Beautiful.
Yeah, he's teaming with Sean, so this is going to be a very interesting matchup to have. He's going to trademark Fox. He does have a couple of other picks in his pocket, but I think it's a pretty good pick, especially against ZSS.
Yeah. That matchup is near even, but if the ZSS doesn't know how to punish Fox, like, she has very specific combos that, like, only work on Fox. And if you miss them, Fox just runs trains on you.
So far, it's looking like they are having a hard time. Now, Snorlax is the most interesting character here.
Oh, yeah.
Because, one, playing a character that you haven't seen in a while, he took that power.
Yeah, he wanted it. He really actually wanted that. And I love that choice. You think of his defensive support style, look at that. What kind of option is that? Who does that? These are the things you realize about Kirby. Is that, especially when you play a defensive Kirby, sometimes that projectile, you know, he can use a good projectile. Unfortunately, his teammate has one, and the enemy team has one too. We're gonna borrow that.
Good up smash there. First stock taken, but this match so far has been extremely, extremely close for Sean, High PR, and Xzax.
Yeah.
High PR, SoCal.
High PR, top 50 players in the Panda Global ranking, actually.
Yeah. Not a lot of people agree with the placements, but I would agree that those people are all definitely top 50.
I remember the whole argument about that, but honestly, how can you argue it when it's all stats?
Yeah.
That's the thing about that countdown. It was no opinion. It was just raw data. You can't get mad at raw data.
Yeah.
It tells the story it's gonna tell. Whether if you like it or not, that is actually how things are. Right now, Sean actually dealing with Snorlax really well.
Ooh, off the top platform.
Yeah.
After GShark got punished by Xzax. I feel like Snorlax is actually the stronger in their team.
Yeah.
In that he's more reactionary, he switches up based on what's going down in different situations, and you see his strategies changing. GShark kind of getting called out for some repetitive behavior and for lack of patience.
Oh yeah. Which against a character like Diddy and Fox, you sort of need the patience. Because her advantage in neutral against them is not in her aggressive capabilities, but in her ability to snuff their offensive capabilities.
Yeah.
So, mastery of your defensive movement and how you're going to space your aerials against theirs is really what makes Zero Suit as powerful as she is against the high tier.
Snorlax ended up losing a stock there. Really interesting situation they had because they went to the top platform to fight. And Kirby does not have good horizontal movement.
Oh yeah.
His jumps don't take him very high.
Yeah.
It took him a long time to even get up there to assist in any way. The red team was just pounding out damage on GShark and then ended up getting a kill on Snorlax for Snorlax having to approach. That was pretty clever there.
Plus, one of the glory things is I would love to see, as I want to see Snorlax go on the aggressive against Xzax. Xzax being a very, very high level player, the thing is, if you only play a lot of high level other players, there's a lot of shady matchups that you might not know.
Yeah.
Kirby, I think, is one of them. Because you have practice against some of the highest level players in the world, but how many of them really can play Kirby? How many of them really pick Kirby against you?
Yeah.
Plus, Kirby Fox is still a disgusting matchup for Fox. Those up tilts kind of send to oblivion.
You get a lot of very early percent damage. Right now, it's looking like they're having a really hard time as Snorlax is getting juggled pretty hard.
Yeah.
They're focusing down Snorlax, and GShark doesn't really seem to know how to approach. His kind of reset the situation. That's an important tool to have.
Oh,
drags him down.
Ooh,
a tech in it up B.
Beautiful tech. Up tilt. Oh, is that going to do it? Yes,
Off
it's
the
going to
top.
do it off the top.
Knock
Crazy
back growth looking good there.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so keeping it even, but this can still go either way. Oh, as soon as I say that, he gets him with a beautiful up air for Fox. Alright, well, let's see how GShark is gonna sort of have to play here. I feel like he needs a powerful flip kick spike or like a really good up B.
Oh yeah.
But the problem with up B in this situation is the cooldown can really just sort of screw with you. Because, yes, you'll get one player in it and you might be able to kill him, but the other one's going to be right there to capitalize on your landing. So, Oh.
Sean gets the banana into forward smash, closing out game 1.
That was kept pretty close. However, that was in no way like a major like shutout game.
Yeah.
So
That's what's been really surprising about all these matches. That even when Ido and Shaky were teaming together, they fought against a team of players that I had never seen before and ended up winning by 3 stocks. It's one of those situations where it's like maybe they were just testing something out. You never know.
Yeah.
You always have to think, you know, there's a lot more levels to what's going on. But just to see that happen, to me, reminds me that people in doubles can have much better strategies, team compositions, and understanding of the game. That doesn't mean that you're always going to succeed if you put 2 high-level players together.
Yeah.
Super surprised at this pick. This is a very, very strong pick for Sean and Xzax.
I can see why Kirby and CSS like it. This being a very, very strong CSS stage is. If you watch Esam's video about stage counterpicking for and against a character, his first episode was actually on Zero Suit Samus.
Yeah.
And he kind of laid it out, hey, Zero Suit is crazy good on this stage. People don't understand. Also, the top platform maybe is going to help Snorlax seal out some stocks with his up throw. I can see why that mindset's coming into it. However, Fox, being a character who's going to use the platforms and his auto cancels really well, and his Diddy stage control is just absolutely phenomenal.
It's a little bit better in that the platforms are lower.
Yeah.
So that you don't have to deal with not being able to help out on that top platform as Snorlax. And I think Zero Suit Samus is the one to benefit out of the 2 of them much more heavily than the other. But we have not seen GShark show a strong platform game.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, why are you going to go for a platform game if you are moving very horizontally with your punish game?
Yeah, GShark plays a very, like, I talk to him about his Zero Suit all the time because, like, we play 2 completely different styles of Zero Suit. Like, I play a little more Nairo-esque in how I play Zero Suit, going for a lot of, like, good reads and very strong ladder juggles. GShark, not really the juggle-heavy Zero Suit, if you've ever noticed. He doesn't really go for really deep, heavy up air strings because after the nerfs, he said, okay, I'm going to work on my other aspects of Zero Suit.
Yeah, also looking like he's forgetting his others. Finally seeing some good up airs, though.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to keep... trying to go for a hard read there with that lead.
Didn't quite find his mark. Oh, that's going to do it.
Forward smash. Sean tried to get it front.
Yeah, he tried, but by the time he made it there, he realized it was too late. Opts for the shield because, you know, you don't want to get hit by that either.
Yeah. A lot of rolls coming out. Good, holding out that jab.
He welcomed into his loving arms right there.
Yeah.
Jab. Oh, beautiful banana working against him. However, GShark not finding the punish.
Oh my god, the damage coming out there. Sean getting 3 down tilts into a grab from Xzax. And Sean being better at what Snorlax does than Snorlax right now.
Yeah, we are talking a lot about how great Snorlax is in doubles. Sean's been doing this for years.
Yeah.
He has a very, very lucrative doubles history.
I still to this day call him a doubles guy.
Yeah, I think his mindset in doubles is very smart. Every time I talk to him, every time I play him in doubles, win or lose, he'll always be like, hey, especially with Diddy, he's like, your positioning could do this, you could do this a lot better.
Yeah.
Your support.
Oh my god! Did you see that?
I wish I did.
Sean reacted. Okay, Sean was pressuring GShark, but also reacted with a nair to continue pressuring GShark, but it also hit Snorlax perfectly for Xzax to come in with the up air.
Yeah.
That is awareness right there. That's when you're watching the whole screen.
Yeah, that is beautiful awareness from both players. Xzax to be able to hit confirm off that nair and Sean for even throwing out the nair.
So one of the things that people don't do in doubles that Sean, probably Xzax have in their pocket is, a very viable tool of watching the whole screen the entire time.
Yeah, he is aware of everything.
Like you